Hey guys, this is Mrs. Cutting, and I am going to be going over your homework on page 21 from last week. You are going to use a red pen and make corrections as needed as you go along. Feel free to pause me, rewind and rewatch something if you need to. Just don't mute me because I do want you to be able to hear my explanations. Okay, so for number 1A, this was one where we could decompose it into rectangles. So I'm going to split it right here and right here. Find the area of each of those rectangles. So this was 5 times 2, so this piece is 10. This was 4 times 2, so that piece is 8. And this was 2 times 2, so that's 4. Then I add those 3 pieces together. 10 plus 8 is 18, plus 4 is 22. So this is 22 square units. B is one where we're going to find the area of the whole square and then subtract out this extra space. So the whole square was 6 by 6. So the whole square together, 6 times 6 is 36. And then I'm going to subtract this. There's 4 here and 4 here. So 36 minus 8 gives me 28. So the answer is 28 square units. And then for C, this was one where we needed to decompose and rearrange. So I'm going to cut it right here. This right here was a rectangle. I'm going to cut it also right up here, and that was 2 triangles. I am going to rearrange this. I'm going to move this one over here to make this rectangle. So I already used this piece. So this down here was 2 by 6, so this is 12, and then this rectangle up here was 3 by 2, so that's 6, and 12 plus 6 equals 18, so it's 18 square units. All right, so then we're going off the grid. This first one, I want to decompose it into rectangles, so I'm just going to slice it right here. So this rectangle right here, it's not 36 because this is 6, but this chunk right here is only 4. I know that because up here it tells me this is 2. So 6 times 4 is 24. And then this little piece up here is 2 times 2, which is 4. So together, that is going to be 28. And this time it gives me a unit, centimeters. So I'm going to write this as cm with the little 2, which is square centimeters. For B, I am going to find the area of the whole rectangle and then subtract out the missing piece. So the area of the whole rectangle is 8 times 5, which is 40. And then this missing piece in here is 3 by 2, so 3 times 2 is 6. And then 40 minus 6 is 34. So my answer is 34 square centimeters. C, I'm going to use the same strategy. So I am finding the area of the whole rectangle, subtracting out my missing piece. So my whole rectangle is 10 times 15, which is 150. My missing piece in here is 9 times 6, which is 54. And then 150 minus 54 gives me 96. So my final answer is 96 square centimeters. And then this last one, we have a triangle. I am going to chop it right here. I'm going to decompose and rearrange. So I'm going to move this piece over here to make this rectangle. So now I have a rectangle that's 8 by 5. So I'm going to just do 8 times 5, which is 40, and my final answer there is 40 square centimeters. All right, make sure that you have made any corrections you need to on your homework so that you have correct answers on there and solutions. Feel free to rewind if you need to, and that's it for now. Thanks.